kung paano gudana.
So, good day everyone. Today we will be discussing about flooring materials used in construction. Next slide. So, flooring is the general term for a permanent covering of a floor or for the work of installing such a floor covering. So, floor covering is a term to generically describe any finished material applied over a floor structure to provide a walking surface. So, both terms, flooring and floor covering, are used interchangeably, but floor covering refers more to the loose laid materials. Next slide. So, flooring materials are separated mainly into two classifications: resilient and non resilient materials. So, resilient materials are engineered or man made products that are manufactured using various types of flexible, bouncy materials such as cork, linoleum, rubber, sheet vinyl, and vinyl composition tile or VCT. So these types of floors usually have a bit of cushion underfoot and they provide sounder dampening. So some examples of resilient materials are vinyl tiles, vinyl planks, sheet vinyl, linoleum, and cork flooring. On the other hand, resilient materials are commonly referred to as hard surface. So these are made up of organic, inflexible, and hard surface flooring material or minerals such as brick, ceramic and porcelain tile, laminate flooring, natural stone, slate, solid wood, and engineered wood. So unlike resilient floors, these floors are rigid and do not have a cushion. So usually these floors do tend to have a clicking sound when walked in. Next slide. So here we have comparison points which can help us further distinguish resilient and non-resilient flooring materials. So for durability, resilient flooring is comparably durable and can last for a long time. However, these materials are more susceptible to scratching and denting. Resilient flooring tends to acquire permanent indenting from small pressure points, such as furniture legs, over time. So, since resilient materials are more on the flexible and softer side, applying pressure on it for long periods of time can cause it to adapt to the area where pressure is applied, leaving dents. So, for non-resilient materials, hard surface is desired where extreme durability and water resistance are required. So common applications of these are in bathrooms and high traffic public areas such as shopping malls and corporate centers. Non-resilient flooring, however, is always at risk of cracking. For elasticity, resilient flooring is designed with materials that hold some degree of elasticity. Like I said previously, these materials are flexible, conformable, and comfortable, making them ideal for various types of performance such as dancing, sports, and other recreational activities. So this high degree of elasticity gives a nice cushion underfoot as well as increased sound absorption. On the other hand, non-resilient, for, non-resilient flooring provides minimal to zero resilience, or what they call bounce back. So when you walk on it, it can cause discomfort over a long period of time. So for maintenance and affordability, in this case, they are somewhat related to each other. Resilient materials are cheaper as compared to non-resilient materials. However, resilient floorings are harder to maintain, which would eventually lead to additional costs. Meanwhile, non-resilient materials are more expensive than resilient materials but are easier to maintain.
So for now, it's the types of flooring materials. First is the cement and lime concrete. It is commonly used flooring material. It is suitable for any type of construction. and is cheaper than others and is durable. So bricks can also be used for flooring purposes, but they are not suitable flooring materials or residential or public buildings. Brick floorings are generally used in unimportant rooms, godowns, etc. These well-burnt bricks are preferable and bricks should be uniform size and have the same color. Third is the flagstone. Flagstone is a type of sedimentary rock that is obtained by splitting along bed planes. It consists of silica, calcite, and iron oxide. So flagstone is used to manufacture tiles of different sizes in different shapes. Next is the marble. Marble is a type of metamorphic rock and is used widely for floorings in commercial buildings, kitchens, bathroom, etc. They are stain proof and easily cleanable. Hence, they are used where extra cleanliness is required, especially in bathroom. They are also available in different colors and design. Next is the glass. So glass is used as a flooring material for special condition like to transmitting light from the upper floor to the lower floor. They are available in tiles which are fixed in closely spaced frames. Even though it is very costly, it provides a beautiful appearance. So ceramic tiles are famous floor covering materials. Ceramic is an inorganic materials and it possesses properties like good compressive resistance, brittleness, and hardness. So plastic is a kind of flooring material. So plastic tiles are polyvinyl chloride or PVC tiles are widely used nowadays which are laid on the concrete base. These tiles are available in different shapes, size, and colors. Plastic tiles of plastic tiles are of a slippery nature and can get easily damaged by fire. So wood uh, wood or timber is one of the most common methods of flooring. It is preferable when the timbers is cheaply available, such as hilly areas, timber, block, blocks, or timber boards are provided as flooring covers. So wooden floors are most suitable for dance floor auditoriums. The damp proof course below the flooring is necessary for wooden floors. So next reporter.
Okay, so we will discuss about cork. Cork is obtained from the cork oak tree. It is used as a flooring material in the form of carpets. These carpets are noiseless and are required in many libraries, theaters, and etc. Cork tiles are also available, which are made from high-graded cork bar using compression in moldings. Cork is usually used in kind of places where you need silence or when it comes with soundproof places. So they use cork for this. Next slide, please. Linoleum is the product obtained by oxidizing linseed oil in gum, resins, pigments, cork dust, and etc. It is available in sheets, which are generally used as covering for concrete or wooden flooring. The sheets may be plain or design printed. So there's actually uh, people often get confused with linoleum and vinyl. Actually, linoleum is made out of natural products, which are gum, resins, pigments, cork dust, and etc. Meanwhile, while for vinyl, it's made out of man-made materials. Next slide, please. Asphalt. Asphalt is a highly viscous liquid form of petroleum. Asphalt is used as a flooring material in different ways. Asphalt tiles are also available, which are prepared from the asphalt fibers, inert materials, and material pigments. For this type of flooring material, um, if asphalt and sand are mixed in 1:2 proportion, then it is called asphalt mastic, which is poured on a concrete base as flooring cover. If sand is replaced by marble chips, then it is called asphalt mosaic. Asphalt Mastic asphalt is dustless, elastic, durable, waterproof, acid-proof, and attractive in appearance. And that's why this kind of flooring is becoming popular these days. Next slide, please. Lastly, rubber. Rubber tiles or sheets are also available in the market for flooring purposes, which are made from pure rubber, which is mixed with cotton fibers and asbestos fiber. Suitable adhesives are used to fix the rubber tiles with a concrete or wooden base. Rubber flooring is noiseless and provided in libraries, offices, and etc. If you can notice in offices, if you were able to go inside or get in an office like a floor, how you can notice the floors are made out of rubber. That is why to avoid unnecessary noises from the outside parts of the building, and it provides a bit and it provides silence. Next slide. So aside from paying attention with the with the purpose or the function of the building or a structure, there are also factors affecting the selection of material. These are initial cost, durability, hardness, smoothness, cleanliness, appearance, sound insulation, thermal insulation, which is important to take note of, damp proof, fire resistance, and lastly, maintenance. Next slide. So here are the installation methods.
Hello, good day. Gonna talk about the installation method. So next slide, please. So glueless clock, a click clock floating, is designed to be installed with or without using glue. So the panels can be clicked together simply with the ingenious shape of tongue and groove. So sa plank siya, na siya tongue and groove. Probably ang tongue kay mara siya nag-overlay while ang groove kay mara siya cave type. So this style of flooring is unique. So there are two methods of installing a click clock flooring. So method A is an angle in installation method. Like ang iyang position ani kay to be installed as an angle or 20 to 30 degrees, just like how the picture is shown. So like naga-lift siya. So ang pag-process nimo ang pag-install nimo ani kay like ang panel niya gently up and down while exerting forward pressure. So the panels would be automatically click into place. So the tongue, so you can either insert the tongue into the groove or groove into the tongue. Vice versa lang jud siya. So either ana lang duha. So the method B, like a flat installation method. So ang panel I can also be tapped into each other without lifting. Just like sa method A, naga-lift pa ka, while aning method B, no need to lift the the planks for to click to bound together or merge. For this method, you must use a special tapping block. Like you should use tapping block para makontrol nimo ang like yang ang kakusgon ang pressure bitaw from para dili ma-move ang other planks. Like it should be sitting flat on the floor to avoid damaging the panels. You must tap them together gradually. Um, so next slide, please. So can it glue together floating? So the installation method is similar to the quick lock floating method, but instead of the floor plank being held in place using a tank and groove locking system, these products are usual, specially applied thong and groove adhesive. Like same region siya sa click lock floating, but ang naka-different lang jud kay require siya og adhesive para like mo stick sila to each other. Like when laying your first engineered floor plank against the wall, it should has I don't know, medyo siya gap from wall to the planks at least 12 millimeters uh, around the perimeter of the room. So, ang pag-apply sa adhesive into the planks is is to apply to the end of the board, arrange to the floor space accordingly, and put the planks into place by using tapping block yapon siya. If needed, use tapping block to locate the boards securely. Pero for me, I recommend to use tapping block for more stable and more controlled pressure. So next slide, please. So glue down, this installation method requires the use of full spread adhesive. So glue down install use boards less than 3/4 in thickness. So if it is engineered hardwood, solid hardwood, or bamboo, this is because thinner boards have less wood or more stable react to the moisture level. So before installing the new floor, you need to acclimate or condition the flooring to the room. Like it it will be installed by following the temperature between 60 degrees to 80 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity levels between 30% to 50%. Um, avoid dragging or sliding boards together during assembly. Doing this can trap or squeeze, like mara siya pimple good if you put hard pressure like kung zest siya like kung gawas iyang kwan. Pero sa kanilang jud ang glue kay if mo mo kuan kag kusog na pressure kay would probably mo leak out siya ba. Like this type of method probably is the messiest man jud siya kay because of the adhesive that have been put up in the ground or the subfloor. Mm. Um, so sa installation ani kay that ang tongue should be towards the wall while ang groove side facing outward. So to allow better inspection and cleaning the groove while fitting together. So mga commonly used sa mga installer kay kani jud na kuan kani Bostik Laban wood mostly for more tested and more para mas approved pa siya na product mo na jud ni mostly ang ilang nagamit. So imo makita diri na pic ay kanang more siya blue lines. Kuan na napas tape na siya for like for to secure the floorboards together until the adhesive is cured. Like it takes 24 hours to be fully cured na ang kuan ang adhesive. Hmm, next slide. So these are the equipments that has been used for testing the temperature, mostly sa wood and sa left kay for wood and sa right sa concrete or subfloor. So the moisture meters are used to measure the percentage of water in a given substance. Like wood should be between 7% and 8%, and ready to put into the floor. So the calcium chloride test method is used to determine the moisture vapor emission rate. So on temperature range of 10 degrees to 30.2 degrees Celsius. So, para ma-avoid nimo ang iyang ang tawag sorry, para mo prevent nimo shocking the floor just like mo mo palit kag isda like mo i-package mo dyan na siya, 'di ba? Lahi ba ang temperature sa water sa katong isda nagi-travel sa imuhang fish tank. Probably imong buhatan ana is to put the package of the fish in the top of the fish tank for para mo parehas na sa temperature para di siya ma-shock ang isda sa temperature sa water. And next slide. So, um, by not following the recommendation for moisture testing, moisture barriers, and proper acclimation, this can lead to gapping and cupping issues, just like what the examples. So, ang gapping mo ni siya, different dimension na ang measurements iyang iyang oh, like kana nag-lead na siya gap bati na kay tanaw nimong kuan imong floor. So while sa cupping kay nya mo siya nag-warp bitaw kay wala siya. So important din siya na mo follow ka sa mga method. So next slide. Nail or staple down. So nail down nails are used to fasten the wood to the subfloor. This method is often used with thin wood flooring. So sa staple down, staple are used instead of nails to attach the floor to the subfloor. This method is simpler than the nail down method. So money siya ang mga equipments for nail down and staple down. Next slide, please. So there are types of the staple nails. First is door type nails, probably like more siya pero wider siya than sa U-type nail same magyapon. While ang U-type nail kay mostly curves siya na shape. While ang T-type nail kay gusto mo siya T. Like, oh. So, nail down, that mo na siya ang process, ang pag-nail down. That's it. Next slide. So, here is a quick list to help simplify the process of flooring construction types of versus installation methods for products. So, laminate and core flooring. So, ang installation method has been used here is glueless click-clack float. Like what sa previous na akong gi-explain ganiya. So, while ang engineered hardwood flooring smooth or hand scrape, ang installation method ani should be nailed down, stapled down, glued down, or thong and glue together float. Like hardwood man siya, definitely maka-cope up siya sa mga nail or staple down. There are ma-damage ang iyang planks. So next slide please. So strand woven bamboo and eucalyptus flooring. So installation method ani nail down, staple down, glue down or thong and glue together same magyapon adtong isa. So ang solid hardwood flooring smooth or hand scrape. Ang installation method ani should be nailed down kay mas thicker siya than the other types of planks. Mas solid jud siya, mas mas rather pilyon niya ang nail for this table. And that's it. Thank you. Thank you.